Hey guys, Epic Film here, and we are going to be playing the first part of our Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt Let's Play. Um, I did do this before. We lost a large amount of footage though, so we weren't very far into it. I'm restarting it. I got some, just very minimal mods added in, so it'll probably be a little better around this time, so... I also did add in a nudity mod, so we won't have to worry about any of that. Everyone will be, clothed in some way in certain cutscenes, which in the original game they wouldn't be. But that'll be nice, and we're gonna do a new game here. Okay, so we're gonna do fresh start. I don't know what one I want to play on. I kind of want to play on Blood and Broken Bones. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We'll do the tutorial. I never did play The Witcher 2, so... I watched a Let's Play though, so I know quite a bit about it. Excuse me. Yes, Yennefer is the... That intro scene is god tier. It is so good. Sorry guys, I have been rather phlegmy as of late for whatever reason. I don't know. Okay, let's see if our mod works. That is nasty.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Yep, it's
It wasn't
working.
meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
I see. Yeah, the mod is working really good. Alright, welcome to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This tutorial will introduce the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary, where you will also find detailed information about the world lore and gameplay mechanics. To disable tutorial messages, go to the option menu. Alright.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Wow. That is beautiful. Alright. What else can we find?
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
Nothing else. Yeah, sorry for me having to clear my throat so much. In a second I'm gonna get
Witcher's
a
fast asleep.
glass of
Ciri's
water.
disappeared somewhere, of course.
In fact, I'll do that right now. I'll be back in just a second.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
Why?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. Had her taking notes on ghouls and owl-ghouls. Wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Alright, sorry about that. I am back. Hopefully I can get rid of this cough that I have. What I wanted to mention is that I love how like everything Vesemir said has such, I don't know, good merit to it. It makes a lot of sense. The writing is done really well.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
It's pretty crazy. It's funny how Geralt is kind of critiquing her because, like, that's insane what she's doing already. It just shows you how good
Not
witchers are.
circus pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think?
Geralt
Alright,
just expects
take
the
off the
flip.
blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Owl-Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please! I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
I haven't played in
Maybe if you fall.
quite a while, so it'll be good to refresh a little. So one of the mods I added in, yeah, this would be a great time to talk about some of the mods I added in. One of them
What did I tell you
was
about
just
breathing?
for
Through your
better
mouth,
hair,
in rhythm with your
kind of
steps.
like effects and
Ciri, cut it out.
I guess what would be the word? Just better physics. That's the word. Better graphics. I also have a mod that just increases the detail in the clothing and the scabbards of all the
Should I turn back?
NPCs. Oh, I'm supposed to beat her, right?
I win.
Legs are longer.
I beat her right at the end.
Show you what. Whoa.
Look who it is.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Correct.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop
With the
groaning and
dummy.
grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
I'll do fundamentals. Get used to the game again.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt! What now? Quick cut! 1, 2, 3! Strong strike now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Who's next?
Also, I am playing on controller,
How long you gonna make me wait?
just because it's a little bit smoother gameplay. There are advantages to, you know,
Riposte!
playing on keyboard and mouse, but
Counter strike!
okay. Oh, I didn't do it that time. You know, there's more keys, you can have more key bindings, but it's, I don't know, you can't walk at a slower speed, and the camera movement's a little less smooth.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go
So,
over a few witches'
I chose to play on controller.
Let's start with Gwen. Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Yeah, so Gwen is amazing.
Too old for this
You
shit.
can get hit, and it doesn't do any damage.
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
But you know, you can't spam it.
If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be aflame by now. All right, Geralt, come on. See that, Ciri? Ard will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their rhythm. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling.
And this one you can use to do a lot of different things. You can either do mind tricks, kind of like Jedi mind tricks, really. And,
Damn it.
oh, jeez. You can also calm your horse so it doesn't get scared.
Who's next?
But,
Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Siri. Quen will
that
dampen the
one
blow.
that I just used, Yrden, I think it is, yeah. It does a few different things. We'll see more so in the run, kind of how you use it, but... And those are kind of bombs, pretty much, so... The combat tutorial is over now. If you want, you can continue training with Vesemir. To stop training, simply sheath your sword. Alright.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Oh, what the? What the? Okay. What is that? Damn.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
That's so ominous.
Vesemir.
Oh my.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
You can tell Geralt's hair just looks a lot better than in the original game, if you've ever seen it.
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
That's how you know someone cares about you, though, you know? Yeah.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've
Well, the
trained
dream
kids
was
who were
accurate.
faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road.
I can't get over how beautiful this game is. Did I mention this game is beautiful?
Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it.
Better than a lot of today's games, honestly. Life on the continent and in the Skellige Isles is nasty, brutish, and short. War lays waste to the land, and those it spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their head. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. I actually overlooked that, so I'm glad I read that. Because sometimes is very hard to tell. It's kind of on the border of whether it should be a silver sword or a steel sword. By the way, if you don't know, in The Witcher kind of lore and how the story is written, it was originally based off of books from Poland, interestingly enough, but silver swords are used for any kind of like magical monster, things that are not, you know, in our world that we have today, basically. Steel swords are for humans. I think they're used for wolves too, the way I understand it. But now I'm gonna pay attention to what kind of sword I need to use. Oh, what was that? You can't run away from me. Oh, nice dodge, bro. I can tell this is gonna be a lot more challenging than the difficulty I played before. Adrenaline points. Striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. Your adrenaline points will slowly decline when you are not engaged in combat.
Of course. When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
While playing on the Blood and Broken Bones and Death March difficulties, meditation does not regenerate vitality. Food and drink can be replaced in your consumable slots for quick use during combat. With up or down on the D-pad to consume them and regenerate vitality. Vitality is just another, fancy word for health. I'm sure you know that. You have some food equipped in your upper consumable slots. Press up now to eat it and regenerate a portion of my vitality. You have your horse, to have your horse come to you, double press L3. Okay. So... okay. Oh, there's Roach. Roach is a girl horse, if you
Ever tell you about this
did not know
sorcerer
that.
I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Hey, yeah, we spend most of our time on horses, okay.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics. Bird skull and black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
Also, what is really nice is I installed a mod that gives everything drops loot of some sort. I don't think it's gonna be too overpowered. We'll play and kind of see. We can go from there, but I think it'll just help us get through the game, smoothly. The difficulty is harder, so should be, balanced out. I'm still gonna have difficult time. So, is there a way to... is there a way to set up an autosave feature? I don't know if there is. Okay, I want manual sword sheathing. Oh, autosave, yes. I'm putting it on every 3 minutes, honestly. Because... enemy upscaling? Yeah, I'll do that. One difficulty level is normal. That's good.
Come on, Roach.
Okay, let's go.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders, as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Oh. Oh.
Go, go.
We going?
Can't even see anything. The sunset.
Help me! Help!
Or sunrise. I think it's a sunset, but not sure. Oh, Griffin. Jeez. Nice. Nice slice right there. Holy crap. Look at the whole horse. Yes, what I just said was a JoJo reference.
How's it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Man's got drip.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I'm trying to choose, you know, the most benevolent route for the most part. It tends to, in my experience, lead to a lot of benefits later on from helping people, being honest.
Let's go!
And, you know, I like to think that Geralt's a good guy, so...
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Populated areas. You are nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace, remember town guards. And hired watchmen won't tolerate theft, and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked by this symbol on your map. Examine them to learn about contracts for work for witchers and local happenings. Yeah, those are going to be definitely a main factor in this Let's Play. The notice boards.
Don't tell me about Slavic-inspired. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting in the eye. Started poking him arse.
Come on. Get out of here, goose.
Oh, so it worked. Except it was some drowner.
I really love the starter armor that you get. Looks really nice. A cool, larger kind of chainmail.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
What? Witches?
I guess tattoos are kind
I'll
of
not
sick.
drink with Weaver-lost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witchers. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Yep. Shop icon. Nice, she gave us some food.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Yeah, she looks like an important character. You can tell when she walks in. Yeah, pretty common sense.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Oh, what an ominous way of, asking what's for sale. Alright. Decoy, I will take that. I only have 230. Whole test. Amazing card. I will try and explain Gwent the best I can. You know, as we play it. Super fun game. I love it. Northern Realms, ranged combat. Strength is 5. That's a good card. That's a good card. That's a really good card. Yes, I did just spend all my money on cards. Now we will... Oh, by the way, as you can see on the left, there's kind of the little weight symbol, and it says 9,000. So that means that I have a mod that allows me to have 9,000 weight. Now hear me out. In games like this, in my opinion, and kind of my methodology, or kind of just like my ideal behind it, is you're carrying so much weight that's so unrealistic anyways. And it just is so annoying when you become overburdened. So I think it just, you know, I don't think it's super overpowered. It can be, but I made the decision to do that. Let me know in the comments if you do want me to change it. I think it just makes the Let's Play a lot smoother, a lot easier, less annoying. So yeah, I did that. Also, the shopkeepers have more money, so we don't have to spend like 10 hours going to different people and selling stuff, which will be nice. I think I'm gonna save the rest of the money that I have for now. But yeah. Oils, what is this? Woven Hour temporarily lowers the requirement of all items by 2. It's pretty nice. I don't even think I'll use it though. Yennefer's Letter. Nice. Yeah, so certain items can only be sold to certain vendors. So those
Thanks.
items we can't sell.
For everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Oh, I didn't see your comment. Screw all those Rudy Patooties. Yeah, they're pretty rude. So we can use Axii, which I mentioned before is kind of like the Jedi mind tricks. I don't want to...
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray.
Manipulate
no one here will
people.
talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Running low on patience. Once it's gone, your heads will roll.
Oh, we was jesting. No call for anger.
See a raven-haired woman here, dressed in black and white?
We know nothing, sir. Leave us be.
They were so quick to, like, redact everything they just said. Alright. Who else wants some sharp words?
Once more, there are 4 factions.
4 what?
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary
So
History
ironic.
at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war.
Always
What's that
heard of her.
about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Yeah, well, you're gonna die, buddy. The writing in this game is so clever, witty. I just love it. It's so good. Go back to your books while you still can.
Take my advice. Go back to your books while you can. War's no game. No faculty meetings to attend, no tenure to gain, end notes to compile. First soldier you see'll kill you.
Why would he do that? Me? A neutral civilian? A scholar?
Boots.
Come again?
He'll kill you for your boots.
I mean, like,
War reached
that would make
Novigrad
me
yet?
scared.
Nope.
I wouldn't
Wasn't
keep
any length of
chasing them.
time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
Mm-hmm. The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Yes, I love Gwent. I am going to play.
Why not?
Splendid! Here's how it's done.
Alright. I do not need a tutorial. So, there's different decks of cards that we'll get throughout the game. Don't really have to worry about it now. So, we start out being able to use the Northern Realms. That's all you need to care about, really. I'm going to add my new... So on the right side, that's my deck that I'm going to use. On the left are just cards I have. And I'm going to go through and kind of... pick the ones that I think will be good. So... How do I check cards' abilities? Okay. I will remove this card. How do I check what a card does? Oh, zoom. Okay. Adds +1 to all the units in the row, excluding itself. So let's see, I have 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, that'll be a good card then. What does King Foltest do? Pick an impenetrable fog card from my deck and play it instantly. Yeah, I'm gonna go with King Foltest. Gonna get rid of one of each of those cards. One of those cards. No, I'm gonna get rid of both of those cards. I think that's a pretty good hand, especially for the beginning of the game. I don't need 3 of those guys. I'm just gonna go with 1. Oh, I need multiple. I mean, I guess I'll go with him. Okay, so... there will be numbers in the middle below the leader card. You just gotta make sure none of those are red and you can play. But you don't want too many cards or, you know, you'll never know what you're gonna get, so it's kind of good to figure out the cards that work well together and just use the minimal amount that you need, in my opinion. So I think we're good with that, so we'll start game. My opponent will go first. Which ones do I want to redraw? Nice, so we got both of these guys again, that's good. Pretty decent hand. We don't have a single... we have 1 siege card. So... I think this guy is not gonna really be that beneficial. Yeah, we got a 6 card out of that, which is good. And I'm gonna replace that guy, which we got a guy that's worth 2. Pretty good. Okay, so basically I'm gonna throw the first round again. I'm just gonna use my decoy on this guy. See what he does. Get him to waste another card, and then I'm gonna pass. And that way we have 9 cards, he has 7. We'll win the next 2 rounds. Sorry about that, thanks for being patient, guys. We will win this game, though. So he played one worth 4. We'll play this guy. Siege card that's only 3. Normally siege cards are worth a lot more than that. So that was a pretty weak card. Up to 6. Impenetrable fog. Not a big deal. We can clear that 1 time per game whenever we want, so if it comes down to it, we can fix that. I'm gonna play another ranged card. So he thinks he's winning. We'll clear the effects. With our leader card, we can only do it once a game. This guy's ability clears any weather effect, so I'm gonna use that. And when you pass, you can't go again, so he's done. So that put us up to 11. He's only 7. That means we win. So I'm gonna pass. Okay. And when I win, I get an extra card, which we got a really good card, so that's awesome. So we're gonna play this guy first. I usually play my weakest cards first, and then kind of build up. Tends to work well for me. We're just gonna lay down all our cards and obliterate him. Could be a little bit of a problem, but he only has 1 card left, so I think we secured it anyways. But that rain will bring down all of our siege cards to 1. So we won't win by as much. I already won at this point. I'm 13, he's 10. He doesn't have any other cards he can use. But, you know, we like to put him 6 feet under, so I'm gonna use my last 2 cards. And now we win. So he won the first round. I was 0, he was 6. We won the second, 11-7, and we won the third, 29-10.
An interesting round. If you desire a rematch, let me know.